Hello and welcome to your weekly general reading. Before I'm going to start, there's a couple of things I would like to share with you. First, it is a general reading, so it might not necessarily resonate with you. The reason why I'm doing those readings is to pass on the messages to all of you out there who need to hear them, receive them the most at the given time. Second, I would like to explain the way how I designed this layout and how I'm conducting my readings. This card is representing the overall energy of the week, and those three serve as additional commentary and narrative to this energy. Those two are talking about everything to do with material planes such as finance, jobs, potentially your business. Those two speak about relations and relationships, and sometimes they have a tendency to overlap with relations that we might have with our jobs or money. And this one is representing potential obstacles. This one is representing the potential opportunities. This is talking about the best possible way of approach, and this one serves as additional commentary to this reading. Moreover, I would like to stretch that those cards are showing potential energies which might not necessarily come to the fruition, and also we always have a choice. Life is something that is happening to us, and yet we can choose how we going to react to it. So without further ado, Pisces, in the third week of April, the crowning energy for this week is Knight of Swords. Knights in general, they're bearings of messages, and I'm getting that is the message that is going to be welcomed by you and positive. And by the way how the cards are being aligned, this is linking with things that are talking about your finance, your career, your business. And what we have here, we have a Four of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. So this is a time, they're saying that you should be focusing on things that you have instead of you don't have, and set up yourself goals and objectives, and kind of make the plans and be very decisive in what is it that you want, both on the in terms of finances, jobs, business. Equally, what they're saying, that is some kind of good news coming your way, and if you're going to make that decision, or at least going to have that kind of clarity, things are going to start moving. That's the Knight of Swords. So it's almost like whatever is going to happen here, what kind of decision making, whatever kind of process intention you're going to set up here, it's going to translate to something very tangible. That's what I'm getting. And in the section of your relations and relationships, there are two things. For one, if you are single, there's a possibility that some kind of old relation going to be rekindled. Equally, what I'm getting, the relations that might be not your priority. If you're in existing relationship, what I'm getting is that you need to invest in that relationship in terms of time and effort, so to give it this spark. It's some kind of spark is needed. And then is to not overanalyze your relationship. Try to push it into the kind of new level, new direction. Give it a room, and reignite this relationship. That's what I'm getting. I'm also getting that you have a difficulty to let it go, and it's something that you still haven't released, and you have a difficulty to let it pass. And if that is something that you have to go through, that is something that is you have to go through, and what I'm gathering that is a process. You might had that feeling of this idea, or you felt like you broke that issue and you're on the way out, and yeah, there's something that is not allowing you to fully move on. It's almost like if you are in a threshold of something new, you cannot be one leg in and one leg out. You have to walk through this threshold. That's what I'm getting. And there's, for whatever reason, there seems to be some kind of delay for whatever reason. You know that something wasn't working, you know that it's something that was time to let it go, and yet you find it difficult to let it go. In terms of obstacles, the only obstacle that is in your way is your oneself, and because you're allowing your fears to control you, and you're not patient with yourself enough. You should be more loving and more caring, because on the end of the day, I'm getting you are your best friends, and you are source of your own strength. In terms of opportunities, be more relaxed, be more easygoing, be more adventurous. Try new things. Go like, okay, I'll give it a go. Why not? Try. They say, try to be more adventurous in your approach. And you know what? If that means that you're going to play with fire, play with fire. That's what I'm getting. The best possible approach is to understand this hurt. Something that you were walking away from, you walked away, but part of you, at least some kind of idea or way of thinking or whatever it was, it's still there with you, and you carrying this with you. So the best possible way of approach is to kind of understand what is it that you chose to give up, and why you gave it up, or you chose to leave behind. So where's the additional commentary? Oh, there you go. Like, that is a volcano. That is nourishment, self-love, caring. And this is the obstacle. So what they're suggesting, that you're going to be far much more caring, loving towards your oneself, and please grip the hold of your fears. You see this old hag here in the background? That is the fear, and this is to tell you, mind over the matter. You can do it. I hope this reading has resonated with you, or at least there was something you were able to take away from this reading. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm sending my best wishes to all of you out there from the bottom of my heart.